Asian. I'm not an islander. That's not me. But what's up, man? How's it going? Happy It's Saturday, guys. Maybe change the camera around. How about I do that? Let's do that. Let's do this so y'all can see me. What's up, everybody? It's been a minute. First cooking stream of the year. I'm happy. Let's this time. Turn the mic up a smidge louder. All right, I got you. Turn the mic up. Let me close this window. That helped a little bit. Hey. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know, a little colorful today. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I had this on last night. Not like I wore it yesterday, but like I just threw it on for. Makes me sound like a dirty boy. I'm not, promise you. Not at all. Today is mad. Today is nice. It's 60 today. Let me turn this off. It's mad nice today. Like I can't even complain about how nice it is outside, bro. It's nice. Like I went outside. I was like, I'm gonna wear a short sleeve shirt today. Went to the butcher today. Got the stuff for some other stuff that I'm working on. And then I was like, all right, bet. Let me just grab this other stuff. So it's nice today. It's real nice today. I don't know how long it's gonna last though. Right. Digging the lumberjack look. I mean, I'm trying to knock that. Shut up. I mean, I just like this shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts, honestly. I don't know, maybe because it fits well. I mean, this fits kind of tight around the midsection, but kind of work this. But other than that, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's tight around the shoulder, arms too. But if I don't flex enough, like it looks fine. But like if I do some dumb shit, like it kind of just cuts a little bit. So like I gotta be kind of calm and relaxed with the shirt. It's actually kind of hot today. Like I'm low key about to turn my AC on because it's warm as fuck. It's super duper warm. Yo, what's up, Frick? What's going on with you, man? Happy Saturday. I got some beverages in the freezer, and I want to drink them instead of water, but they're not cold enough for me yet, so I'm gonna let them chill out. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's having a great day so far. We're gonna try to make pasta today. So K-pop, the sounds don't work. I can hear them. So the way the sounds are set up, the files are on my PC, and so when I stream from my laptop, the sounds don't work on my laptop. But y'all can still kind of hear it in the background because my PC's on. Like I have the bot running through my PC right now, so I need to sit down one day. I want to do it when I get a new laptop. Like when I get a new laptop, I want to put all my sounds on like the cloud, and so that way they both can play them. But I want a new laptop first, because this one's about to crap out. But how you doing, K-pop? Hope you doing all right. Flash, let's get out my notes. I'm ready, senpai. Bro, listen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was getting really frustrated because I couldn't get the pasta dough right. I made 2 batches of pasta last night, and it came out horribly. But I feel good about it because I made some like before I set up today, and it came out perfect. And so I found out my problem is that I was trying to use I wasn't just like, when you make pasta from scratch, it's not a science, like it's not about, okay, use all these ingredients. It's about, like, you just have to feel it. Like it's, y'all will see, I'll show y'all. Oh, my stream froze, what the fuck? What are we making today? We are making, man, see, hold on, bro. Why am I experiencing minor issues, cuz? This should not be happening. How? What do you mean, bro? Man. Alright, man. I'm gonna keep this up, because I might get this there. Let me put this on so I can always see this shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this shit up, because my got the secret. Alright, you making 4 cheese ravioli K-pop. What's up, Slay Baby? How you doing? What's happening? Who else? Alright, so we're gonna start in a little bit. I'm thirsty. This is very simple. I've never made this before. Only thing I made ahead of time today was the pasta dough, but I'm gonna still go through the process of showing y'all how to make the pasta dough, and then we'll go from there. I might need to do my laptop though. I might need to do that. I gotta go. Let's get our handy dandy table and just kind of set this down on the side. I mean, I can't touch I won't be able to, I just have to reach over it and shit, but let me just good. Slay Baby, Scyther, and Tiz, thanks so much for the host. Y'all out here showing up and showing love. I appreciate it. Also, the speakers a bit louder than me. Alright, is that better? Just turn it down a bit. Is that good? I mean, I still want music to play in the background. Let me just turn it down a bit again. Alright, I just want, like, you know, I just want like a little music in the background to play so y'all can have some vibe out with it and shit. Pat Ringfield, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome to the Buddha Lounge. Kitchen's open today. We cooking today. All right. So, first things first. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. We need our apron. I'm starting to go back to this apron, even though it makes me look like I work at Home Depot. I like it because it's cloth and it's not like that flimsy. That like those aprons over there are like plastic. Or like polyester. Like I don't like the material. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the material. So we're gonna go with this today. My stream is freezing, y'all. I'm getting pissed off. Let me know if it gets really bad. Well, I'm tapped out already. I ain't got no apron. I mean, you don't need an apron. You can definitely just do this, but like having an apron makes things so much better, right? Let me move the mic. Hold on, where can I move the mic? Fuck it, we just gonna keep it right here. You don't have to. Might have to keep the mic right there. Like you don't need an apron to cook. It just makes cleanup a lot better because you don't have to worry about like having flour on your clothes and shit, and it has pockets. Wash my hands, gotta wash the hands. But yeah, I guess we get started, you know? I mean, it's not an incredibly hard dish. Well, I say that, never had making it before. Apron is the tie in the kitchen, you know, pretty much. Slap a logo on the apron. I want to get like high quality aprons made, but I need to work on my brand a little bit more first. But I do want to put a logo on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a company that makes like the company that I have my merch through. They can put like the logos on the aprons, but I don't like the quality of the aprons. You know what I'm saying? I want a high quality apron that will last. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a high quality apron that'll last you a while, you know? So I'm gonna try to be like you when you grow up. Hey, I got extra aprons over here. Anybody wanna come cook? I got 2 extra aprons. So, you know what I'm saying? Three's a party. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi, ce soir? Is that how it goes or some shit? I don't know. What's up, Arcane? How you doing? People who actually wear aprons, that's also true. What's up, Pac-Man? How you doing? Don't attack, whoa. Like an art teacher now. I used to take art classes. I used to want to be an artist. I used to want to be. And then I was like, no, that's not feasible because I don't like to finish things. To be honest, when I used to do art, I would never finish projects. I would start them and I would never finish them. Like never. And my art teacher in high school was like, listen, I can't pass you if you don't finish a project. Like your projects are great, but if you don't finish a project, I can't pass you. So it's like, you need to finish at least 2 projects this semester. And I was like, all right. And I would start a project.
Howdy.
Hey, Bella Doom, thanks for the resub. 6 months. That's a long ass time. It's almost half a year. Happy Saturday, how you doing? What's up, MBG? What's going on with you, dog? But yeah, like I would start projects in art class, and like they would be great. Like you could see the vision, but I get bored and I just like drop it. So, but like this is the most stuff I've done to completion. Like I've completed, like, you know, I guess this is food. It doesn't feel like art. Oh yeah, we cooking. We finna get started. So to make pasta dough, you're gonna need a few things, right? You're gonna need a bench scraper or a dough scraper. You know, one of these things. You need a fork. Okay. We need your hands. We're doing this by hand today. So hopefully I can get it. Hopefully. 'Cause boy, whew, did I struggle last night. Listen, let me tell you something. I was in there struggling. Also, anybody who uses laptops to stream, do y'all have any suggestions on laptops? Because I want to replace this MacBook because y'all can see I'm having issues and shit. Do y'all have any like suggestions? Do y'all know anybody who knows somebody who can get me a laptop for the low, like for the free $99? That would be ideal. Because if y'all know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, let me know. So I'm like, hey, yo, I need a new laptop. Let me know. All right, so the ingredients for the pasta is really simple. You're gonna need flour. We're not gonna measure anything out. Find something to work at Best Buy. The laptops suck though. All right, so you need flour, eggs, olive oil, and a pinch of salt. So this is what we're gonna do. No measurements. We're just gonna put a mound of flour on our work surface. It doesn't matter, you're not gonna use all the flour, so just gonna mound the flour. This is how I did it like an hour ago. So that's what we're going. This works, and so that's what we're sticking to. We can use all the flour that's in the bag because there's not a lot left. All right, boom, all the flour. Not all the flour, but when you make this, you want to need a mound of flour, right? They use a discount on the MacBook. I don't want a MacBook. I want a Windows PC. I want a Windows laptop. And so with that mound, you're gonna make a well. I guess you could use your hands, but yeah. Just gonna make a little well. Technically, this is called the well method because, you're making a well. Doesn't have to be a perfect well, just a well. Some high walls. Flancy with the host, what's up? How you doing? Yes, it's a cooking stream. It's a cooking stream. Hey, somebody reach out to Omen and tell them like, yo, Omen, HP, holla at your boy. Get some cooking people on your team. Where Cup at when you need her? Where Cup and Maj? Let's get them in here. All right, so now that you have your flour and your well, what you're gonna add to the well is 2 eggs. What's the employee discount at Best Buy though? Is it worth it? Is it like, what is it though? Just crack 2 eggs right in the center of your well, right? Just 2. That's all you're gonna do. Crack that right there. Now what you're gonna add to that is a pinch of salt. Literally a pinch of salt. All right. And then if you want to add a little bit of flavor to your pasta dough, just add some olive oil. Not a lot, like a teaspoon, tablespoon. Here's the tricky part, right? Here's the part where like it gets me frustrated and I have a conniption every time I get to this point. You have to make the dough in the well. So take your fork and just scramble the eggs carefully because you don't want it to like fall over the well, like over the walls. And as you mix, you're going to. Oh, I'm losing it. You're gonna wanna. I didn't make the well wide enough, but if you lose a little bit of the yolk and stuff, that's fine. What was that? Lady Red, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. And you just want to just slowly. Just make like you making scrambled eggs in the well, and as you do it, you're gonna scrape the sides, and it's slowly gonna like expand out, and it's gonna slowly pick up flour. And you just wanna just do this until like it gets really thick, like really thick. And then like you can use your bench scraper to throw some more in there, or your fingers, whichever you wanna do. I'm using my bench scraper because it's in my hand. Yes, what's up, Shy? Tales from the galley. Yeah, I know. All right. So you just want to just it's gonna take a while. Eventually, it's gonna get nice and thick. As y'all can kind of see it. It's gonna have the matte color. You want to make sure you scrape the bottom of your work surface to get some of that caked on flour up. Now, I've seen this done numerous ways at this point. Like I've seen people like incorporate the flour with their hand or with their bench scraper. So what I did earlier today, I used my hand and now my hands got really sticky. So I'm gonna try to avoid that as much as possible. Also, when I did it earlier today, my bench scraper was dirty and I didn't feel like washing it twice. So, you know, it'll get kind of thick, but you just wanna just work your way around. Make sure you're scraping the bottom. You're not gonna use all the flour. So my issue when I used to make pasta dough from scratch, I used to try to use all the flour, and that's not ideal because you're not gonna use all the flour because there is not enough liquid for all the flour that you use. So, eating a big spicy burger from where? Also, where's my spicy burger? Where's our spicy burger? Because we hungry. Are we cooking? And so, we're almost there. And then now we're just gonna add some more flour. And I'm trying to keep it in the well just because. I mean, eventually you'll break out of the well eventually because you need to start kneading it. But I just want to get it to the point to where I can work it with my hands. Just, you know, just add flour as you go. And you'll see it like come together. And then you'll be like, oh, I can use my hands now. We're not quite there yet. Yeah, I'm cooking today. What's up, beauty? But y'all see how we went from 2 egg yolks to like this nice dough-like gelatinous shit. I mean, I guess I could start using my hands, but I don't want to. I don't want to get my hands dirty. I want to be clean. All right. I'm gonna scrape all this off our fork. All right, get in between the tongs. We're gonna get all that goodness. Get that out. Get that out. All right. And we'll just start working it in with our bench scraper. Now we're gonna come in with our hands, and it's gonna be sticky, but you just wanna just like knead it together. And as you knead it, and as you incorporate flour, it's gonna be less sticky. So just work in your work surface. I'm using one hand because it's a small ball of dough. And you just wanna just work it, just knead it. It's gonna be soft, it's gonna be really mushy, but you know, just add flour as you need it and just work it. I'm really trying not to get it stuck on my hand, so, but it's getting stuck to my hand. Just want to scrape it off the bottom real quick because it's starting to stick. All right. What are we making? 4 cheese ravioli. I'm making you hungry? I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even cook yet. We just playing with dough at this point. We just playing with Play-Doh. All right. So push down, pull up, down, up, push, pull. So like what I do is, the technique I use, I'll grip it like this, and like I'll push down with my palm, and then I'll flip it back up on itself. So I push, flip, rotate, push, flip, rotate, and then I need more flour. And so I just do this. What you want to do is you want to get that gluten development going, mix in the flour and the eggs, right? And then you also just want to just knead it together until it comes, you want to get it nice and smooth and elasticy, like Elastigirl. You know what I'm saying? Because she's thick with it. And so the doughs I made last night did look nothing like this, honestly. And so I'm glad that I took some time to like look. Like I read up some stuff last night after stream and this morning when I woke up, and I realized what I was doing wrong. So if you ever find something difficult, take a break. You know, read up, see what you might, you might have the fundamentals down, but you may be missing a step, or you may not fully understand like the process or some shit. You know, like I thought I had to use all the flour. Come to find out, you don't. one hand like a boss. Well, I want to keep one hand clean, you know? So it's starting to stick, so I'm just gonna move some flour around. So you're gonna notice like it sticks. So you wanna keep going. And just reflour your work surface as need be. Now I'm gonna use 2 hands just to help, just to speed it up a little bit. So what I'm doing now what I'm doing is I'm just holding it in place while I pull it. It's just helping him, just, you know, doing the thing. He just yapping. I am Alley Cat. I am. When Shamar Moore get a cooking show, you wild, bro. Not Shamar Moore. Not fucking Shamar Moore. Is this the Food Network? I mean, it might be. Fake Chef Buddha, since we can't say chef. Listen, y'all, if y'all want to call me chef, fine, call me chef. I'm just saying. I'm just the cook. I don't run a restaurant. I ain't been to culinary school. I literally just watch YouTube and read shit on the internet. My gas is free, fam. All right, so our dough's almost done. It's still kind of tacky, right? But like, you know, I think a lot of people do, like from what I've seen and what I've read, like once you build up some gluten in it, it'll bounce back. So like, I hear you, Trips. What's up, man? How you gonna tell me to shut up, dog? I'm trying to teach y'all some shit. So like, just make it to a ball real quick. And so like some people use the push test. Like if you press it down, it bounces, it's supposed to spring back immediately. So we're not there yet, right? So you press it down, it kind of has a divot, but it takes a while to spring back, so we're gonna keep going. And what you want it to spring back like relatively quickly. So you're just gonna keep working it. It'll take a minute though. Just, you know. Just eating up a lot of flour today. Yo, as quiet as kept the first person to be a chef. Didn't have a degree. It'd be like that. So what makes this different from making pie crust? Lack of sugar. Pie crust has a higher fat content and butter and sugar. This is just flour, water. This is just flour and eggs. It's not even water. So neither did Eddie Wong. I hear you. We're almost there. I'm actually just gonna wrap this up anyway, because I don't want to overwork it. So we're just gonna wrap it up. So I'm gonna make it into a little ball, tight little ball, and we're gonna wrap it up. And then, so I'm making a ball into my hand. So what I'm doing is I'm taking like the bottom of my hand against my palm, and I'm pushing and like I'm pulling it along the palm of my hand, just to make a nice little tight little ball. All that liquor in the background, those bottles are empty, dog. Don't be fooled. Bottles are empty. I'm not even hungry and I'm drooling. I mean, I know I'm eye candy, but I ain't that cute. You know, I ain't that cute. So we have a nice little ball of dough, right? It springs back a little bit quicker than it did earlier, like a few minutes ago. So, need seasoning? Alley Cat, relax. Relax. So now what we're gonna wrap that in some cling film, saran wrap, wherever the parts of the world you're from, that's what we're gonna wrap it in. And then we're gonna toss it in the fridge for like 30 minutes. So here's the scary part. I don't know how well I made this dough, so when I roll it out, like rolling out dough is still like a hard thing for me, because I have to get it even and shit. So we shall see what the rest of the stream will look like. And you just want to, you know, wrap it up tightly, keep it into a little ball, and just pop this in the fridge. Now let's clean our work surface, because we don't need all the flour. Am I in New York? Yeah, I'm in New York. Potluck? I don't know about potluck. Is it possible to overwork the dough? I believe so. Right? I think it's possible to overwork anything. I don't want to find out. Like, cause the dough will be tough, right? Cause you'll end up working in excess flour and shit, and then the dough will be like really tough and dry. I don't know if having too much gluten is a bad thing in pasta dough though, cause all you're doing, you overwork it, you just like make a ton of gluten and shit. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to find out, not on camera. Like, if I found out in the comfort of my home, privately, about if I overworked dough, then yeah, cool. But I don't want to sit here and overwork the dough on stream and then have to explain that shit and look, and then like y'all be like, oh, this motherfucker can't cook. Look at him, he don't know how to make pasta dough. He trash. You know, then y'all gonna call me not Chef Buddha and shit. And every time I do cooking streams, like, hey, remember that time you made that pasta dough and that shit was motherfucking overworked and it was tough and disgusting? Yeah, we ain't forget that shit, nigga. I don't want them problems. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm pretty sure you can overwork dough. Pretty sure. Because you can overwork bread dough and stuff. Super duper Kellogg with the host. Appreciate you, Playboy. Appreciate you. How you doing, man? Hey, man, shout yourself out, man. I don't think I have a mod in chat, but shout yourself out. It's exclamation point SO, and then just shout yourself out, dog. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's happening with you? Yeah, not Chef Buddha. I don't do potlucks. I don't trust people's kitchens. Hey, I don't really do potlucks either. I really don't. Nene, what's up? Good morning. How you doing? I missed you too. What I missed? What else did I miss? If it ain't clean like Chef Buddha kitchen, I don't want it. First of all, my kitchen is disgusting, okay? My kitchen is disgusting. It's disgusting. Ugh, it's disgusting. It look clean to y'all, but what? Woo! Y'all would see this floor right down? No kidding, no, my kitchen's pretty clean. It's double this knees plus to you. Whoa, okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. So now here comes the fun part. Here comes the part where we make the filling for the ravioli. I need a bowl. I'm here to add some stuff to my chef notes. Bro, you can do whatever you want to do. You wish you had all this counter space? Phoenix, listen, this counter space was not here when I moved in. This is added, I bought this, and I bought this. This is added counter space. When I moved in, all the counter space I had was this counter right here. That's the only counter space I had because I put my dishes on the other counter over there. So this is reclaimed counter space. I gentrified my kitchen because I reclaimed the shit. What's up, Daisuke? All right, so the cheeses that we're using. All right, y'all ready for this? Whole milk ricotta, boom. Mozzarella, boom. Parmigiano Reggiano, boom. Robust Gouda, boom. Those are the 4 cheeses. I also bought some feta, because at first I couldn't find ricotta, so I was gonna use feta instead of ricotta. So I think I might drop in, I think I might do a 5 cheese ravioli, because I bought the feta, because I'm not gonna use feta for anything else. So, CJ, what's happening, Plimp? We're making some creamy ravioli for you, dog. What's going on with you, dog? Hey, CJ, shout yourself out, man. I don't have a mod in here, and I can't reach my keyboard. So, CJ, shout yourself out, although everybody knows who you are. 5? Yeah, we're doing 5. Because I got feta, because I couldn't find ricotta at first, but then I found ricotta, but I already had bought the feta. So, we're going to put feta in this motherfucker. So, I think it's 8 ounces of everything. Which is interesting, because now I have to weigh out the ricotta. So, we're going to go over here, get our trusty food scale. Do that. I need my grater. And we're gonna get to work. Thank you, Arcane. Arcane, could you shout out Kellogg too? It's gonna be gooey. It is gonna be gooey. It sure is. It sure shit is. Let's get this to ounces real quick. Let's start with our ricotta. We can shoot in the drain. No one's gonna shout themselves out. If I say you can shout yourself out, shout yourself out. That's what I said. Whose stream is this? This is my stream. I run shit. If I say do it, you do it. That's all I'm saying. I trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know. The more goo, the better the food, I guess. I can't even get the shit open, man. I need to drain this though. This shit fire. Buddha Stewart? What? This man said Buddha Stewart. This guy. Actually, we're not gonna drain the car. We're gonna throw it in like that. I'm gonna grab me a spoon. I'm gonna knock in 8 ounces, right? So we're gonna need 8 ounces of ricotta. Come on. I would put the whole thing in here, but it's a 15-ounce pack. So if you're looking like, why you just dump the whole thing in there? Because it's a 15-ounce pack. Boom, 8 ounces of ricotta. Ooh. I got ricotta all over the place. Buddha Ramsey. All right now. Relax. Emerald Buddha. Really all the bugging, man. All right, so we're gonna shred up this Gouda real quick. This is robust Gouda. I don't even know what that tastes like, but we're about to find out. Buddha Flay. Y'all bugging. Iron Chef Twitch team. We need to see that. I was trying to do something at TwitchCon, but like then I don't know how to do it because you would need a kitchen. You need. This shit smells good. Listen, I like Gouda. I mean, I like Gouda anyway, but this shit smells divine, bro. This shit smells like brown butter. Oh my God. Yo, Jamie, thanks for the host, man. This shit smell good as fuck. I'm losing the light. I might have to like cut the stream to get my key light so I can get some extra light in here, but we'll see because it's getting cloudy outside. I'm losing light and the lighting's gonna be really bad. Buddha with the Gouda, you know what I'm talking about? All right, let's do 8 ounces. It's gonna be a lot of fucking shredding. It's all right though, this shit's soft. And you just wanna sit here and just grate this. I could have done this ahead of time, but you know, I want y'all to see this shit in real life. Let y'all know I'm using real cheese and shit. 8 ounces is like a cup, I think, yeah. So you could either do this beforehand. I'm doing this by weight, which is probably a bad idea, but I'll be all right. Death Clock, hello. Give us the process. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give y'all the process. Try to give y'all all the keys to success. I might run out of Parmesan though. But we'll see. That's a lot of goddamn cheese. He want to flex? I don't want to flex. A man that uses his hand, I love to see it. First of all, it's cooking. What you mean? Seems like a shit ton of cheese. It do. But that's a cup. So yeah, weighing the cheese by weight might be a bad idea. Might be a bad idea. Cause that's a lot of Gouda. It's a lot of Gouda. That shit tasty as a motherfucker though. All right, let's crack open this Parmesan Reggiano. This 24-month aged cheese. Oh, that smells good. Dump off 15 ounces of it? Nah, bro. Nah. So we're gonna grate in some Parmesan. I need my cutting board for the mozzarella because you really can't shred you can't really grate mozzarella. So we're gonna have to, I mean, I guess you could, I could like freeze it real quick, but I'm not doing that. So we're just grating some Parmesan. It's a shit ton. But I like Gouda though, I like Gouda, so we'll be all right. I mean, but the good thing is, once you mix all this up together, like you can make the fillings any size you want. So if you put too much cheese, you know, you can make big raviolis, small raviolis, medium-sized raviolis, you know? You do all that shit. And plus, you don't have to use all this. You can make this filling, use some, and then save it for later. So you can make batches, which I probably might do anyway. Wait, let me get some of that cheese. I got you, chips. Do people use their feet to cook? I mean, if you don't have hands, I guess so. I guess. Put the ingredients in the bathtub? Okay, I don't know what y'all talking about over there. Y'all on some other shit. Remember that photo? What photo? Don't forget the gamer bath water. Hey, if I sold my bath water, would y'all buy it? Real question. Real question, y'all. Parmesan slap. Parmesan good as fuck. All right, I need to go get a cutting board. We'll use a tiny one today. Tiny cutting board for tiny mozzarella. Something to wash it down with? What? Got a shelf chef with a sweat? Hey, listen, I really would. So we need half of this. We'll just open this up. This is local. This is from Brooklyn, I think. Culinary sweat. Hey. Hey. Remember that song, Working Up a Black Sweat? From Prince? Working up culinary sweat. Ow! There was a photo of someone cooking. Oh, I remember that, I think it was a little video, like a troll video. I don't think they were actually cooking it. But let me slice off this end of the mozzarella because the packaging got damaged, and so it's a little tough. So I'm just gonna slice the mozzarella into like small dice. You can just dice it. Because again, mozzarella is really hard to shred. You can tear it by hand though. Damn, nigga. Rude. Trying to, make a show, and you out here honking your little toy car horn and shit. Fuck out of here. I need a studio. I low-key want to get a studio space with a kitchen, and that way I can do all my YouTube and Twitch shit from the studio. They have studio space in the city for that shit, but that's like in the future. That's a bike horn? Might be. Hey. Dot Renee, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Blue Lounge. Welcome to my kitchen. Literally, welcome to my kitchen. You got studio money? Not right now, I don't. I'm just saying. I would like to do that. That would be lit. If I had the ability to afford a studio, I totally would get a studio and like set it up how I want it. That way I'd have it set up for cooking streams and for YouTube shit. And like I'll have like a little I've seen like there's this YouTuber in Brooklyn who has a studio space, and I like how it's set up. I don't like his content, but I like how it's set up. It's pretty cool. All right, bro. I'll clip that. Why you clip that, bro? Let's see. Do I want to add this? Let's hold off on the feta real quick. Let's hold off on the feta. All right. So we got our cheeses in here. We got our mozzarella cubes. Now we want to add 1 egg, and we're gonna season it a little bit. We're gonna add some salt and pepper to it in a bit. For those who want to like come from me, like, you gotta add seasoning, dog. I got you. You need it in case somebody on Twitter acts up? I got you. All New Yorkers are rich? Well, he's also Caucasian. But his YouTube following is huge though. So I kind of get it. He has that YouTube money. If I had YouTube money, I would do the same thing. A little salt and pepper real quick, because we season shit around these parts. I don't recall the recipe said seasoning. And we're just gonna just mix it all together with our egg. I might have put too much, but we'll be fine. We'll make it work. If anything, I'll just add another egg. So I was gonna either use a bag, like a piping bag, but I think I'm gonna just use a spoon to lay it onto the dough sheets when we get to that part. So you're gonna mix it all together till it comes nice and homogeneous. You'll see the cubes of mozzarella in here. You'll see everything come together. You know, it'll sound like wet sand. You know, but you want to bring everything together, and that's it, right? You could make this a day ahead and pop this in the fridge, let everything come together and like let the flavors marry, or you could pop it to the side and just start working on other shit. I'm actually gonna wrap all my cheeses in plastic wrap before I put them away. Britt, what's up? Come through. What's up, Britt? Arcane, can you give a shout out for Britt, please? Since you temporary mod for today. Super Thunder Pickle. Thanks for the follow. My lactose intolerance is screaming. Well, I mean, hey, this might not be the recipe for you, my guy. I don't stream. It says you were streaming Overcooked too, so somebody lying. Somebody lying, you know? You trying to figure out what you want to do with the chicken you have in here? I mean, what are your options, dog? You can make, what kind of chicken? Well, first of all, what kind of chicken is it? Is it thigh, breast, wings, boneless, skinless? Like, what's up? You gotta tell me more than that, dog. And also, what are your options as far as culinary, like cooking stuff? Like, what do you have in the kitchen to cook with? You know, you can easily throw that shit out there and bake that motherfucker. Takumi, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Welcome to my kitchen. Ted, what's up? My table has been waiting for seconds. I'd like to speak to the manager. First of all, who the fuck serves you? This self-serve at this bitch, bro. You get up and make your own. You get up and make your own food. Self-serve, cuz. My whole establishment is predicated off self-service. You serve yourself. What's up, though, Ted? How you doing? They gonna do Parmesan crusted again because I about you about netted last time. Kata doesn't favor bone-in chicken, so I have tenderloins in there and some thighs. I don't know, man. Bake it, roast it, sear it, flip it, bop it, swap it. I don't know. Almost dropped the damn cheese. All right, cheese goes back in the fridge. Put this away. So now I'm gonna get I'm gonna put some put some water in the pot so we can start getting our water to boil for our pasta. This is gonna be a short stream now that I think about it. I think, we'll see. The hardest part is rolling the fucking pasta dough out. So let's clean our work surface up because I'm gonna need it to be cleaned. I need to save this because I'm gonna use this later. So we're gonna save our, I'm gonna need to save the grater to like sprinkle, to shave Parmesan on top of the pasta, you know what I'm talking about? All right, so let me just wipe this down again. Boop, boop. Clean as you go, ladies and gentlemen, clean as you go. My mom used to call it find your own dinner. Be like that. Get that little wipe down. All right. Because we want to have a clean surface when we deal out this dough, baby. All right. Oh, next, so what I'm doing right now, this water, I'm putting in maybe 4 quarts of water. Almost, yeah, about four quarts of water, and I'm gonna sauce it really heavily, and I'm gonna just put it on the boil on the back of the burner and just let that come to a boil real quick. So that's gonna happen over there. What was that cleaning solution? That was Method All-Purpose. I think it's pink grapefruit is the scent, so that's what it is. I like it. It's also like all natural and shit, so that's also why I like it. Allegedly, it's all natural. It's naturally derived It's naturally derived surface cleaner. It's pink grapefruit, Method All-Purpose, non-toxic plant-based power green technology. Cuts grease and grime. Method, all purpose. I also use their soaps, the dish soaps. So throw this on, boom. We're gonna season it heavily with water. I mean, with water, because it's water. How do you season water with water? You don't. You season it with salt. Lots of salts. Like, more salt than you think you would need. Like, the salt should taste like, the water should taste like the sea. I'll be right back, bro. All right, man. Cool. I'll be here, Fritz. It look good, it is. I love that one. I love it too. Is that all that whiskey natural? It's naturally delicious. Yes, it is. It is. I thought it was something you mixed so it didn't mess with the food. I'm always afraid to use bleach and stuff when cooking because I'm afraid it will make the food taste weird. Yeah, that's why I don't use bleach and I use natural stuff for that. The water should like to see. It should. When you taste it, it should be very salty. Make very salty water. Let's do this. Let's slow down a bit, y'all. Let's slow down. You know, let's have a drink. Let's slow down a bit. Let's commemorate the first cooking stream of the year, you know? Because that's what this is. This is the first cooking stream of 2020. You know? Like, looking back on things, it fell in my mouth. Wait, what? Huh? I used to. So the thing is, when you make pasta, you season if you season with, so the reason why you put a lot of salt in your pot in your water is because you need to season the pasta, right? The pasta's only in there for like a minute or so. So if you put like a pinch of salt, that's not really enough salt compared to the amount of water that's in here and the length of time your pasta's in there. Your pasta cooks for like a minute or two. So you need to make sure that it's salty enough to where like it can flavor the pasta in the short amount of time that's in there. So it may seem like a lot to put a ton of salt in there, but if you think about how much water's in there, I love New York. How much water's in there and like how long your pasta is actually cooking, it's not that much salt relative to that. What happened? You said it fell in your mouth. That's what happened. That's what happened. You'll drink after you hit the gym? All right. So let's commemorate. This is the first cooking stream of 2020. I really appreciate y'all. And I still forget. I don't forget. Like I'm still baffled that this cooking journey that y'all have been a part of started as a joke. It literally was, if I make affiliate, I'll do a cooking stream. And now we're here. It's fucking insane. Anyway, cheers. That's good shit. Tell you what. All right, so while that's going, let me get my drinks out the fridge. They're gonna freeze and I don't want them frozen. I need a bigger fridge, man. Fuck. Shit. All right, there's this one. It's been in here for a minute. So this is the dough I made earlier today. Wait, what was that clip? Hold on now, we'll be clipping. I walked away. What's up, Locke? How you doing? So this is the pasta I made earlier today. So we're gonna try, where's my bench scraper? We're gonna try and roll out sheets of pasta, like thin sheets. We're gonna try. This is where I get really anxious and I know my weakness in the kitchen. And so while I jokingly say everything I make is fucking delicious, when it comes to pasta, that is not the case. My pasta game needs a lot of work, especially rolling shit out by hand. Like I'm terrible at rolling out pasta dough. But I think now that I've gotten better at making pasta dough, I think my dough rolls, my pasta should be better. I don't know. Just made some coffee while we sipping on Buddha. Muda. We sipping on Obidana whiskey. This is their Solera aged bourbon whiskey. It's 46% alcohol and it smells like chocolate. It's fucking delicious. Homemade pasta, you goddamn right. That's what we're doing today. All right, so let me move this out the way. Let me grab some flour so I have something to work with, so I can dust my work surface. All right. So hey, Melissa, say what? Has follow. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Buddha Lounge. How you doing? Hope all is well. Hope you have a good Saturday. Welcome to my kitchen. So we are going to, I need to clean my workspace because there's a lot going on. All right. YouTube, you see this? Well, YouTube's gonna see this. I'm actually gonna make a shorter version for YouTube in a little bit. Well, not today, but maybe this weekend. One goes in the pocket. Just wanna just hit it. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Look at that. Just flour that up. All right. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna split this into 4 pieces to make it easier to roll out and shit. So use a bench scraper here. Let me put some flour down so it doesn't stick to the table. Right. There's that. 4 pieces. I got 4 pieces. And you just want to cover that with the plastic wrap so it doesn't develop the skin. All right, so here's the fun part, the part that I'm not so good at, the rolling of the doughs. So you want to get very thin sheets. Like I want thin sheets. Like I kind of wish I had a pasta fucking roller, like a machine, like I had the KitchenAid mix, the shits. I put too much flour on that. But you just want to eventually you want to roll it out to where it's like very thin, but I need a long sheet. This might not work. This might not work. I don't know, we'll see. I'm turning it to make sure it's even. Like I don't need it to be perfect, I just need it to be like in a shape where I can like I can work it and put dough onto it, put the filling onto it. So let's see if I can start adding some length to it. If not, we're gonna have fucking really awkward shaped doughs. So it's thin in the middle and the edges are like kind of thick. So I need to work on the end right there. But this is just patience right now, I guess. I want to rub them out so like I can pretty much see my hand through it, like you see through it. That's how thin I want to get it. So it's not bad working with it right now, so we should be fine. But like I said, it's just pasta dough, man. Pasta dough by hand. I was trying to get like a little strip, but we're gonna have a lot of wasted dough today apparently, which is fine. It's starting to pull itself back. So this is getting kind of thin. I can't really see through it yet. Like you can kind of see you see how my hand's coming through? Like you can see the shadow? We're almost there. Wow, a heart. I guess so. I guess so. So just like, I'm trying to get it into like a line, but it ain't really working. Rio, what's up, man? So, you see that? It's getting there. It's getting there. I mean, it's thin. What you don't want to have it too thick, because then like it won't be a good mouth feel. So one day, I'm gonna buy a pasta roller, and I don't have to do this shit by hand no more. So yeah, one day. I've been gone so long, I've been so perverted. I'm sorry guys, it's fine. So I think that's fine, right? I think that's fine. That's pretty thin. It's pretty thin all the way around. So I'm actually gonna put it on the baking sheet. Just so I can get it out the way. So I need to roll up another piece so I can start put the filling out there. So fam, how things going? Honestly, man, they are going all right. Just trying my best to get this dough together, you know what I'm saying? Working on my dough game. Gang, you know? How you doing, man? Having a good weekend, man? When are you opening your restaurant? Never. I don't like the pressure that comes with restaurant life. Like owning one. I used to work in one when I was in high school, but I don't know if I want to own one or open one. That's a lot of pressure, honestly. And I don't think I want to do that. I like the joy of cooking for family and friends, without the added pressure of like meeting expectations of like restaurant tours and shit. I don't, that's just not for me. Like I've thought about it. Like I've thought about selling my cookies at one point, my cookies and my brownies and shit. But no, it's not something that I want to do. So yeah, just been vibing. That's what's up, man. Glad to hear it, Rio. You should be a semi-chef for hire for people's dates in New York. That'd be cool. Maybe. Like I've thought about, like I've seen people do like little in-home shits, or like they open up their home and like they have like little restaurant, like little dinners and shit, where like they have a whole menu and stuff. But that requires money because you have to buy the ingredients and shit. But I was like, I don't know, man. It just, again, maybe in the future. You know, maybe in the future, when I have like a bigger space, I can do like little personal in-home dinners and shit. Like there's a restaurant here in New York. It's called Bell Harlem. It's a husband and wife shop. It's a very small, like their kitchen literally is like their restaurant is the size of my kitchen. And the husband and wife, like the wife serves, does like the hosting stuff, and like he cooks everything. It's really small and intimate. I think it's just like 8 people, and that shit is bomb as fuck. But, you know, that's a team effort. Like, you really got to be invested into that shit. Their food's really good though. But, no. Like dinner parties, maybe. A paid dinner party sounds like a cool idea. I mean, I'll think about it. But then I have to like have a food license and shit. It's a lot. Look at my hand, y'all. I can see my hand. All right, so these sheets don't actually match up, which is okay. I'm fine with that. You know, I just needed enough to where like I can put down the pasta onto the thing. You know, so we're gonna work in batches here. So let's roll this out a little bit more. So I think that's good. I mean, it's pretty thin, so let's set that to the side. Let's get our big sheet back out here. They both feel the same, right? And then let's get my pizza cutter. And our filling. All right, so what I want to do is I want to see where they line up. And then I just want to this is where you figure out how much dough you want. I'm actually going to just cut them up so they can be equal sizes. So I don't have to worry about the guessing. All right, so boom. Boom. Just square things up here. That's fine. Just want to square it up just to make filling it easier. So we're just going to use our spoons here. We need 2 spoons, actually. Why isn't it boiling yet? So we use 2 spoons. Maybe you can make a special event type thing. Maybe. So there's a trick that you use like 2 spoons and like you just like get like a nice little dollop. These are gonna be pretty hefty size raviolis, which is I'm okay with. All right, so boom. That does look a little big though. We'll just go with it. We'll see what happens. Cause I'm making these and I'm eating these. And so you want to leave enough room around it, right? And I need to make an egg wash too, so I need to do that so I can seal it. So, let's get it. So we can do like one more. So we're gonna have 5. So the thing with making pasta by hand is like you won't get an exact number unless you like do this a lot, which I don't. So, all right, I need to go for egg wash. I'm hungry. Ted, me too. I got some pizza. I got some Domino's in the oven. Get that bowl. Let's get an egg. Egg wash is simple. It's just 1 egg. It's just a beaten egg. And you just brush it on. It'll help seal the dough. So, put those away. Get an egg and a brush. But I think honestly, this is a great an idea for dinner dates. Like if you and the boo want to try something different, I say give this a shot. You know. Hey, Mr. Nobody, what's up, man? Hey, Wolf, thanks so much for the host, man. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Mr. Nobody. I'm glad you're up early, bro. You know, early bird gets the worm. So we're gonna just, brush our egg whites all the way around. So that on the dough. Woman wash dishes? Oh, that's just a troll name. Why would you do that? I wash dishes. Look at Leanne. All right. For the follow, I guess. Women who wash dishes. I wash dishes. Does that make me a woman? Oh, sorry, wrong channel. Interesting. Interessante. What's up, Twitch? What's up, Jay? We're making 4 cheese ravioli, or trying to anyway. We're trying to make this shit. We'll see. Trying to. These ain't the prettiest raviolis, but they won't have to work today. So you just want to go around and like push all the air out if you can. All right. Oh yeah, these definitely homemade. These are definitely homemade. Like they don't have to be perfect because you're gonna make these with love, you know. You just want to press down all the way around, make sure it's nice and sealed. We're making these with love today, y'all. So I'm trying to get all the air out. Just work my way around. If I had like a press or some shit, that'd be great, but I don't. There's some air in there still. Damn it. I already sealed it, so oh well. So some of these have air in them because I sealed them wrong. But maybe I can work it out. Nope, I can't. All right, so now that we got everything nice and sealed, it's time to cut them and make them into raviolis, I guess. So we'll try at the bottom. Let's get away from that so I don't mess up. Let me just pull that over. And then if you want, you can crimp the edges to make it look nice and fancy or whatever. I'm not gonna do that. I cut this too close to the edge. But we have a ravioli. That's it. Put that over there. So we're gonna cut these off. Right? And boom. And then we're gonna keep these the way they are. I like that. Ravioli, look at that. Use a fork for design, you definitely do that. They don't need to be petty. They just need to be delicious. That's exactly it. I mean, if there's excess dough on here, like, you know, you can trim it up to make it look neat. I'm thinking about coming in and pressing with the fork, maybe. But let's get through this batch first. And then we'll do that. So you can make your raviolis as big or as small as you want, honestly. It's definitely chef's choice. I'm trying to get this air out. Yeah, I got the air out. Yeah, got it. You just want to make sure it's really sealed. So I'm actually gonna go through with a fork and like crimp the ends to make sure it's sealed properly. You know, because what you don't want your filling to like be oozing in your damn pasta water. That's what you don't want, you know? So, and what that would look like is like this. Take your fork, take the prongs, and just press it into the edges. You can do one side, both sides, all four sides. You can do whatever you want. But you get like the nice little crimp design on your pasta, on your ravioli. Like damn. So just put it on a baking sheet. Let that sit out for a bit. We're gonna cover it up with a tea towel in a second. So some of these, like these are not, you can tell these are homemade because they don't look the same. But that's the joy about making shit at home. Like they can look however you want to look, but you know they're gonna be bomb as fuck because you made them. You know, that's how I see it. Also, fun fact, it's my first time. So, what does that mean? If I can do it, y'all can do it. It's pretty simple. I wash dishes too. Facts, nobody. I definitely wash dishes. But honestly, you can make this at home without making your own pasta. You can actually buy the pre-made stuff at the store, and you can use the sauce that I'm gonna make in a little bit. You can use that sauce to elevate your pasta dishes. You don't always have to buy the shit out the can, like the marinara sauce or tomato sauce from the can. You can make your own sauces. And like, you'll be surprised how it elevates even pre-made pasta. Because pre-made pasta is pretty legit if you think about it, because it's already made for you. You just have to make the sauce. So again, for date night, you know, you wanna make raviolis, go to the store, buy the pre-made cheese raviolis, the fresh ones, or the frozen ones, whatever one you want. And then you can make the sauce, and you and Bae can be eating good, and it's technically homemade. Technically. We also wash our hands after we use our restroom. Facts. I do too. Yeah. Otaku with the 594 bits. That's an odd number. That's an oddly specific number. But I'm not dropping nowhere. Appreciate you. How you doing, Otaku? Hope everything's all right. Can't forget your feet. I've been stressed. Yeah. Toasted raviolis. Like actually, this recipe that I have it calls for the raviolis to be boiled and then roasted in the oven. I was like, I don't want to do all that. I mean, I still might, but I have pizza in the oven right now because that's where I keep my pizza, in the oven. So we'll see. Just figure myself potatoes and green beans. Somebody making a good southern delicacy over there. All right, let's try this one more time. Toasted raviolis is just your favorite dish? How is it toasted? Can you like elaborate on how, like, do you just, when you mean toast, you mean like in the oven? I mean, I think I might toast it in the oven, but like I want to try my hand at this first because like I just didn't understand the purpose of boiling it. I mean, I guess you cook it first and then toast it, but I was like, that's a lot of work, and it's also not what I wanted to do. So I might do that later because I have another batch of dough. So, and I have a lot of filling apparently. So we might do a batch here. It's toasted. We'll see. We might put some in the oven. Might just save some of this shit. This might be meal prep, honestly. Oh man, getting these sheets out is the hard part. So I think next time instead of doing four things of dough, I'm gonna do 2. So that way I can get like a bigger sheet to work with. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do for the next pasta that I roll out. Because I have to use all this dough up, all this filling up. We're gonna use 2 doughs. We're gonna break it in half. They eat a lot of toasted ravioli in St. Louis. Y'all still ain't saying how I'm supposed to toast a ravioli. Y'all just keep talking about the shit. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. That sounds dope though. Sounds real dope. Y'all see my hand? Yeah, you can see the light shining through it. All right, we good. So I'm just making sure it's like, I'm feeling this to make sure it's thin all the way around. You know? Put that over here. Now we're gonna work out some more. So, and then I might as well take out the other thing of dough too. Might as well take the dough that we made earlier out. This is the one we made just a few minutes ago. So we're gonna use this one too, because I have a lot of filling. So I might as well, you know. They had an olive oil at one point. I'll see if I can find a dough for toasted raviolis and maybe I'll put it on YouTube. Because I was gonna make a YouTube version of this, like a shorter version for YouTube. But I think I might do toasted ravioli. So we'll see. I still haven't given you props. You have. You told me. You told me, dog. It's all good, man. That's the whole point, man. If I can inspire you to get back into cooking or just to try and make a dish, like to reach outside your comfort zone to make something, then like I've accomplished my job, honestly. You know, like it's all fun and games. Like it's fun, you know, we all sit up here and we have a good laugh. You know, we have fun and shit, but like if I can't inspire you to break outside your comfort zone and try some new shit and challenge yourself in the kitchen, then I'm not doing my job, you know? I'm really not. That's the whole point of everything. It's to have fun. It's like to reignite that thing, you know, because like we all need to eat. We all love food, you know? It just sometimes we don't know where to start or what to do. We're too afraid because we don't think we can do it. You know, and sometimes it just takes watching somebody else do this shit. Like, oh, I can do that shit. Kiwi on the sticks. Thanks so much for the host, sweetheart. How you doing today? Happy Saturday. Hope all is well with you. Oh, wow, Kiwi on the sticks appears. Big facts. So I think that's fine. That's enough, right? So line that up. There's a lot of waste going on today, but it's fine. I'm trying to like find like the ideal size for this without wasting too much dough.
What the fuck?
I hope you catch it, man. I hope you catch it. Hope you catch it. What's up, Thrash? Thanks for the raid, man. How you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Glad you caught me. I'm glad you caught me too. No, you're never too late. You're never too late. You're always on time. You're always on time. Better have a great ball. Oh, hey now, hey, hold on, wait a minute. Hey, Hilmo, thanks so much for the host, my G. Appreciate you, dog. How you doing, man? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the kitchen. We're making raviolis. We're filling our raviolis right now. 4 cheeses. We got ricotta, mozzarella, parmesan, and motherfucking Gouda. Robust Gouda, actually. So, yeah. When I roll out this next thing of dough, I'm going to do it in 2. To make Ninja, what's up, man? How you doing? Me, Seek, JRC. Thanks for the follow, man. How's it going? So we got our ravioli down. I'm gonna just give it a little egg wash to seal it in here. Just gonna paint around it. Egg wash is just literally a beaten egg and a brush. And what the purpose does, it's like the glue, so that way everything can stick together, you know? So now we're just gonna carefully, I got any snacks? No, I don't, man. I don't. We're gonna carefully put our dough on top, and we're gonna try and make this shit work. Clearly, I haven't learned my lesson, so we're gonna just start slowly and just work our way around, one ravioli at a time. All right, so boom. I wanna make sure I get all the air out. Y'all, I'm focused as fuck doing this shit, y'all know that? Y'all see how focused I am right now? I'm focused, man. Tell G to holla at me, man. Alright, boom. That's 3 right there. Bye out. There's some air in that, but I'll get rid of that in a second. Just pop this real quick. Just wanna get the air out. Y'all see him patting ravioli? This could be you, guys. But it's only you if you get off from external stimulus. Because, some ladies don't like that DJ action. You can't treat everybody the same. Some ladies don't like the DJ action, so like they don't, they can't enjoy it. Or they don't enjoy it. So, different strokes for different folks. So right now I'm just trimming up the shape of the ravioli. I'm trying to make it like, these are pretty big. I'm trying to make them like, these are definitely like, I don't know, like, this is like a big plate of ravioli. So we're not gonna crimp these. We're gonna just keep these plain like this, right? I'm not sure, I'm not the only one who thought that. Y'all like him to be nasty today. So we're just gonna go around and make sure everything's all tightly sealed. I need to cover these with a bench towel though. I need to. We'll do that right now actually. Just gonna surf around and just, again, like I said, make sure these are sealed. We don't want these to dry out. So out of one batch of dough, I made eight raviolis. So technically you can have 4 and 4. So, you know, you and bake and have 4 pieces. S&B was the host. First of all, I know I do not have the Twitch ambassador of goddamn the year of our Lord 2020 blessing me with her presence. The day, whew. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's it. I won. I fucking won. That's it. It's a wrap. Stream's over. That's it. We're not even gonna finish cooking. It's a wrap. I'm out this motherfucker. I'm kidding. What's up, S&B? How you doing? The year of our Lord 2020. I'm just lurking. All right, I see you. No pull me out like this, miss. What you mean? You got a whole, you have a whole promoted tweet from Twitch. You have a whole campaign, okay? You out here running a motherfucking bag. The year of our Lord 2020. I'm just here for my friends in this pasta. Hey, it's cool. I'm just messing with you. You gotta mess with you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep you humble in these streets. That's all we about. Love to see it. She a whole streamer. Listen, by the end of 2020, she gonna be like, hey y'all, I work at Twitch. I am the VP of viewer engagement at Twitch. Holla at your girl. Running the bag. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna cut this in half. We'll put that to the side. I almost forgot I needed that plastic bag. Nobody here? Yeah, he here. He up early too. Wait, why he gotta go? What he do? Oh, you gotta go. Don't leave. I ain't even make the pasta yet. I ain't even make the sauce. I still gotta make the goddamn sauce. So we're just gonna roll this out and try to get this as thin as we can. And hopefully I can get a longer sheet so I can just do this in one go. You know, you just wanna work it. You know, just wanna work it. Now, I'm gonna stop before I fuck up my kitchen. I already got the sauce. Listen, man, I ain't got the sauce. I ain't got nothing. All right, that's enough of that. Let me stop joking around. Let me roll this out. How embarrassing! We gotta have, look. If you in the kitchen, you gotta have fun. You know, you gotta make this shit fun. Make cooking fun again. Put that on a hat. Put that on a shirt. Make cooking fun again. You know what I'm saying? Make this shit enjoyable. Like, you know how I used to cook with Big Mama and them? She be in there fucking around in the kitchen. Y'all be in there having fun and shit. You be cooking and you fucking know it. You know? Make cooking fun again. Make it a family event. You know, get in there and cook with your kids. Cook with your spouse. Cook with your baby mama. Cook with your goddamn neighbor if you about that shit. Make this shit fun again, man. Everybody like, I'm tired of cooking. Make that shit fun, cuz. It ain't work if you having fun. Shit, before you know it, you done had like a 5-course meal and shit. You know? Put it on the red hat? Nah. Put that bitch on the green hat, cuz. On the red hat. Alright, we almost done rolling this out. It's getting kind of thin. We almost done. I just want to give it a little extra little bit here, you know? And I think we're gonna make smaller raviolis, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. still kind of thick. It's thick on the end. Ugh. But it's pretty thin though. Yeah, so this end right here is kind of thick. So we're gonna just work this end right here. Just roll that out and just give it a nice little roll. Teach your neighbor how to season. Facts, you know. Have a little cookout. Invite the neighbors over, you know. Do some shit like that. Show Karen and them how to make potato salad properly, you know. Show them what a proper mac and cheese dish is supposed to look like. You know, show them what salt and pepper is, and tell them that pepper is not a spice. Like, it's not supposed to make shit hot. It's you know, let the motherfuckers know. Shit. All right, so that's that. We're gonna put this over here. We don't have room. We're gonna let that sit right there. We're gonna work quick so we can get this rolled out. You know. And if you're really about it, you can teach your neighbor how to have sex. If you're really about that life. All right. Let's just roll this out. Sound commands don't work on this computer, dog. Sound commands don't work. But I can hear them though. I can hear them in my bedroom, on my PC. Falls down? Wait a minute. Why y'all falling down? What happened? All right. Cool. I know I'm not talking through a lot of this shit, but y'all can clearly see what we're doing. We roll the fucking pasta dough out. I don't need to walk y'all through a step-by-step how to roll this shit out. Just roll this shit out so it's goddamn thin. And roughly the same size. Cup is live in an hour. Word? Cup stream on Saturdays? I didn't know that. Oh no. Probably flip this. What y'all do this weekend? Y'all got any plans? Y'all going anywhere? Y'all doing anything fun? Y'all doing anything Christian-like or heathen-like? I want to know. How often do you make ravioli? Doc, can I be honest with you? This is my first time. Dead ass, my first time making ravioli. Oh, I didn't flour the other side, so it's kind of sticking. But we got that big boy. Ooh. You been a saint lately? Yeah, first time. First time, long time. I keep trying to tell y'all, half the shit I do, like most of the stuff I do on camera, is the first time. You know? Most of the stuff is the first time. Like, I don't even say that shit to brag or boast. But like, the whole purpose of it is, right, is here's the thing, like, if I can do stuff like this on my first go, like, if I can do, the premise is, right, if I can do this while talking to y'all, and it's my first time, imagine what you could do at home, you know what I'm saying? Imagine what you could do in your house with a recipe book and just some patience, you know? Just imagine. So that's the whole reason why I do some of this stuff like this. But, you know, you're trying to show people that, you know, cooking isn't impossible. Doing new things isn't impossible, you know? Anything is possible. Like Kevin Garnett said, anything is possible. Can I put 2 on here? I feel like trying to put 2 would be a little much. Let's not do that. There's a lot of wasted dough when making raviolis, I realize. There's a lot of wasted dough. Could you reclaim the dough? I don't know. Maybe. But I need to refine my dough making process, or at least for the raviolis. Or I guess I could just use less filling, but I mean, I don't mind having big raviolis. I might freeze some of this shit actually. Just put it in the fridge. Buddha got the cookbook come out this year. Cooking made easy, meals made delicious. I mean, nice microwave. Hey, thanks, Big Booty Brad. It's a weird 8.5, but I appreciate it. It's a decent microwave. It gets done. I don't know. I don't know. I may do a cookbook. I probably not this year, not this soon. Like I'm still, developing my style and my personal taste and shit. Like I'm still developing a lot of stuff. I might do a website this year though, but that's probably about it. But I don't know about a whole ass book. I do a website. Have you tossed the Quarantine Witcher today? Not today. I haven't played it today. I need to add it to the playlist, but I can't. I need to make it a sound command. Alright, so now we have our ravioli, our filling on our dough, and just, egg wash to act as a sealant. So once we get done with this, we're going to clean up our workspace, and then we're going to bring out the induction burner, so we're going to start working on our sauce before I drop the ravioli into the water, because the ravioli is going to cook like really fast. Like it'll need like about a minute, if that. Okay, so notepad then. Maybe. Let's see. Just trying to squeeze all the goddamn air out this motherfucker before we press it down. And like you'll notice once you start to do the stuff, once you start cooking, you'll start realizing like, oh, you'll start to pick up like a little technique and you'll figure out what works best for you. And so like your cooking will evolve as you cook. Cause like the way I've shaped these raviolis have changed dramatically since the first set I made. Like now I don't have as much air in them, And so your cooking definitely, just get out there and cook, man. All right, boom. F, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Big Booty Brad, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the lounge, and welcome to my kitchen, both of y'all. Glad y'all could come through and hang out and watch the guy try to make fucking ravioli. So I'm just trimming up the edges of the ravioli real quick because we don't want all this extra dough. We just want the goodness. I'm probably gonna crimp these ends because these look a little bit better. So we're gonna crimp the ends on some of these just to make sure they're all sealed. Because we don't want anything to get out. So, but crimping does two things. It's a decorative thing, and like I said, it seals the edges. So make sure the filling that we worked hard for doesn't go anywhere. We'll just throw some flour down here on the bottom. gonna look up in a second. You know, the Duke generation. Okay. I see you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Let's get it. Hey Royal man, thank you so much for the host, man. Appreciate you. So for this one, I got some of the ricotta, some of the filling out because I didn't give it enough space. So when you make these, make sure you're giving them when you cut them out. Make sure you give enough space from the edge of the filling and the dough. What I'm saying is, so like y'all see the mound here, right? See how much dough is around it, but like how here it's not that much. So, you know, no Jameson today. I'm drinking. It's over here. It's right here. I just was busy with this. All right. So, but yeah, I'm drinking not Jameson today. I'm drinking another type of whiskey. All right. So, water's still going away. I'm gonna put the top on so it can come up to like a stronger boil. Cause it's raw, but like I want it to, you know, be rawr. All right, let's wipe down our kitchen, our surface again, so we can start working on the butter sage sauce, which is really simple, by the way. Clean up all this excess flour. Want a nice work surface. Wash my hands. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Y'all enjoying the stream? Y'all chilling? Y'all good? Y'all need anything? Y'all want a beverage? What y'all want? Y'all good? Can I help y'all with anything? Y'all got any questions? Butter sage. One whiskey, please. I got you. Coming right up. You want it neat or on ice? What you want? It's a red Kool-Aid. You know what? We just ran the Kool-Aid, dog. We just fresh out, my guy. Fresh out. We got Flavor Aid though. We got Flavor Aid. We got that. We don't have Kool-Aid. We got Flavor Aid though. Miss Coco says cup of coffee. I can do that. You want it? How you want it? You want it black? I got heavy cream. I got milk. I got the sugar, brown sugar. What you want? I prefer mine black, but I'm trying to get myself right for the camera, you know. I'll take Sex on the Beach. I don't have that just yet. And a dark skinned shit with good credit. You funny. Funny. Just wipe this down. Actually, I got a cocktail book for Christmas. Thrasher sent it to me, and so once I get my bar game up and like I get like proper bar making materials, we're gonna start making cocktails. So it's coming. It's fucking coming. All right. So boom. This is clean. Now we need our cooktop. Flavor cream? I don't have flavor creams. Sorry, Coco. Just excuse me. I'm just gonna reach down here and just break the fourth one. And just plug this in. There we go. Bar hard cakes aren't expensive, just the booze and the mixture. That's true, they're not expensive, but the boozes and the mixers are. So, one day, we need a pan. Preferably a wide skillet. Get our ingredients. We're gonna need 6 tablespoons of butter, sage, if I can find it, sage. We might throw some garlic in there and walnuts. Why walnuts? You need walnuts because you want to add some texture to it. Because it's just ravioli, it's just creamy. So you want to add texture, so the walnuts will be the texture. What would you pair with raviolis as far as like food? Or like, I don't know, I got here, but hello, what's up, Nate? Or you mean like side dishes? Like, what do you mean? I mean, I guess you could just eat it by itself. I don't know. What I need a knife and a cutting board. Because you're stoned, Nate. Listen, the best time to watch a cooking stream is when you're stoned. In my personal opinion. We're gonna use 2 cloves of garlic because I want to do garlic. I want garlic in the sauce too. So I can crack this bitch open. I'm enjoying that your pots are hanging like tools over a workbench. Thanks, Geek. I can't take credit for that. I actually got that from a streamer. If you know who Benjamin Babbage is, he has his kitchen set up way better than this, but this is the premise. So that's where I got that idea from. And also, it kind of helps save space. So I've never seen garlic with this much fucking skin on it. Goddamn. Come on. That's 1. And then there's 2. Yeah, I mean, it's a dope idea, honestly. It's a really dope idea. It saves on space because like now I have room in my cabinets for other stuff like stand mixers, Tupperware, and whatever else I need to store away. And also it helps you from like digging and trying to find like lids and to go with pans and so you can hang everything up. Now if you have a ton of pans then you need way more space, but you know, effectively you can use it how you want to use it. And then like you can just buy more. Like if I had the ability to, I would fill up the whole wall with the things and it would make things a lot easier. So, but yeah, you might as well. You know, you see a good idea out there. Cool, thanks. That's what I did. I ran with that shit. All right, got our garlic peels. We're just gonna slice our garlic very thinly. We're just gonna put it in at the very end when we add in the sage. We don't want it to cook. We just want it to give some flavor to the sauce. So we're just gonna break this down to let some of the garlicky goodness do its work. And we're gonna also chop up a handful of walnuts too. Great space saving idea. Moved from a 3-bedroom house to a 7-square apartment and I love cooking. Yeah, this is definitely great. If you can, like, and the thing is you don't have to use it for cooking, use it for anything, you know? But it's definitely great for living space. And like the pegs are great, right? You have different sized pegs. So you can hang large pots, small pots. You can hang kitchen accessories. Like I hang my wine cork up there and some measuring cups. So you can hang pretty much anything. And then they're magnetic, so you can put like a magnetic strip and hang your knives from it too. So it works out. So we're just gonna chop a handful of walnuts up here. Literally just like a handful to give some texture to the dish. I haven't turned my pan on yet because I want to do all this prep work first. So you just want to just rough chop your walnuts. I mean, I guess you could put this in a processor, but why put it in a processor when you can just run a knife right through it real quick, like boom, 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 bam, you're done. That's it. Finito. Look at that, done. No need for a processor. Can you hang cast iron? Yes, you can hang a cast iron. I'm on Twitch right now. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the sub. Tier 1. Jeez. What? Yo, thank you. Welcome to VIP of the lounge. You have free access to sub badges and emotes. I usually mash them with a mallet in the bag. That's also cool too. But I don't want to do all that, I don't want the sounds. So just rough chop some garlic. I mean, I guess I could have kept it whole and just sliced it to make it look prettier, but I don't care. We're here for flavor now. I'm gonna take you to Flavor Town. So 2 cloves of garlic, chopped up. All right, so boom, that's that. So now we're gonna make our sauce. We're gonna take 6 tablespoons of butter. You wanna chop this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good point with the noise. Yeah. Turn your pan on. This is on medium. So you just want to brown the butter. And you just want to throw in your 6 tablespoons. I mean, you can throw it in the big stick, but just chop it up into bits. Makes it melt a lot faster. And also it kills time if you like doing this for video, because you can add stuff, you know. It's a time filler. So, boom. 1. You could, I mean, it doesn't matter if your butter doesn't have to be soft or room temp because it's gonna melt anyway. We're not in a rush here because we're gonna make the sauce and then drop in our raviolis into the water. So you're in no rush, but you wanna make the sauce before you drop the raviolis down because you wanna take the raviolis straight from the pasta, from the water to the pan, all right? So you're just gonna brown that, let the milk solids, you know, do its thing. And so just let that hang out. So what we're making is brown butter. Brown butter is just when you cook the butter and it turns all nutty and shit. It's just the milk solids start to burn. 2 nerds, 1 fat. Ooh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Beezy, what's happening? How you doing? Hey, thanks for the follow. 2 nerds. How's it going? Whoa. Let's maybe turn this down a bit. Just gonna keep that going. And so what's gonna happen is the butter will melt, everything will melt down and start cooking, and then it'll get really foamy. And so you wanna have everything ready for when that happens, because you don't wanna burn it. So while the butter is doing its thing, we're gonna take 6 sage leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, I broke that one. Doesn't count. 5, 6. You know what? Let's go with 8. Let's go 8. Let's do a whole 8. Let's do a whole 8 right there. Have your sage leaves ready. And you just want to just. Oh no! I left a bit of plastic in there from the wrapper. I got it. Welcome back, Fritz. Thank you, BBs. I appreciate it, man. It's a nice little setup. It's one of the things I'm proud of. All right. So you just want to just keep this going. Like, pretty much you're just cooking butter at this point. But it's the same way, like if y'all remember when I made brown butter chocolate chip cookies, it's the same process, except we're doing this in a bigger work surface. Instead of doing like a small little saucepan, like a sauce pot, we're doing this in a skillet because we need the space for the pasta. So you just want to keep this going, and like you'll know when it's getting to the point where it's browning. For one, it'll smell really nutty, and then like it'll get really foamy, like OD foamy. And then when it gets foamy, and that's when you want to add in all these ingredients, like your sage, walnuts, all that good stuff. And then as you cook it, you'll start to notice like there'll be some sticking in your pan, and that's just the milk fats starting to cook off. So, but just keep going. And like you kind of see it right now, like it's starting to get kind of foamy, more than like it normally should, like normally would be if you just melted butter. So you just wanna just work this for a minute. That's one good drink. I don't know, she might be. hot in this kitchen, man. Oof. All right, so now it's getting kind of foamy. You can kind of see it, right? I wish I had another camera. Like, I guess I could mount. Maybe. One day. But you can kind of see it's getting kind of foamy in the pan, right? You can't smell it, but it's starting to smell. It smells like butter, but it's starting to come like nutty and toasty. Turn this up just a smidget. All right, and so right now I'm gonna add in the garlic because I want the garlic to cook a bit too, because I don't want to bite in the raw garlic. So we're gonna throw the garlic in here. I'm gonna let that come together. And so now it's really foamy. So you don't want to put the garlic in at the beginning because then like the garlic will be kind of burned because the length of time you have to cook the butter to get it to brown and to get that nice aroma. So, but then you'll start to see the butter will go from like this yellow pigment and it'll start browning up a little bit and you'll start to see like little bits into like in the pan, and that's just the milk fats burning, like cooking off or whatever. So we're gonna throw in our sage, walnuts. What's that for? This is for our ravioli. All right, and so boom. I'll let that cook for a bit. Just enough to fry the sage and like to impart the sage flavor and shit into the butter. Everything's still browning. Let's get nice and foamy. Smells good though, I know that. All right, boom. Now we wanna sit here and throw in our ravioli into our pot. So we're gonna just do a few. Drop those in. I'm not gonna do all of them because I don't need to do all of them because these are big. So we'll do like 7. For the stuffing, now this is the sauce. It's the sauce. And so boom, there that's done. All right, just turn it off. Move this out the way because I need a plate. You just want to cook the ravioli until it starts to float. And then we should be good to go. Start over, I'm late. Damn, I can't do that, damn. I can't start over, man. And so it's gonna cook really fast. This is fresh pasta. Technically, I mean, I think it's like 30 seconds to a minute. I probably should have counted when I put it in there, huh? I definitely didn't count. But, you know, it's floating. It's looking nice. I'll take it down a little bit. Your cat needs your attention. You have a cat, Nene? I didn't know that. The more you know. I learn a lot about y'all. I'll be learning a whole lot. Y'all really showed out on Twitter. Y'all are awesome. I love y'all. Just checking my emails. I applied for some jobs the other day. I put up my I don't have your Snapchat though. And so our raviolis have floated to the tizop, which I would assume means they're done. Let me grab our plate because we need to plate it. Right? So there's our plate. And I'm gonna just take this, come over here. It's been probably like a minute. just gently toss this. Gently. Right? My favorite food. Oh no. What did I do with my thing? Well, there it is. It's right here. Looking for this. All right. So now I need to transfer it. The thing that don't teach you about the GamerTube 719. Thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate you. So like I want to do this without like breaking the ravioli. Right. Nene with Hilmo with the gifted sub to Nene. Appreciate that. Look at y'all. So now we're just gonna just you know, walnuts, sage, all over there, you know. Boom. I mean, there'll still be some stuff left over in the pan, and that's fine, which is okay, right? Now here comes the best part, because I know some of y'all are like this. Some of y'all are definitely this type of person, you know? Some of y'all really are about that life. Now you can come through and be like, tell me when to stop. You know what I'm saying? Bang. Look at that, right there. Woo! Look at that, right there. That's it. That's a goddamn meal. You seem cool, so I want to see more. Hey, I'm glad you're here, man. I appreciate it. I'm okay. I'm cooler than the other side of the pillow. You know? All right. Now before I eat this, I need to take a flick, you know? Let me put that bitch in portrait mode. Let me see how that look. That's all right. Don't take it one this way. I'm gonna touch these up though. Boom, there's that one. Boom, there's that one. Boom, there's that one. Let's do this right quick. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on. Fire. Work it. Bitch, come through. Okay, motherfucker. Look. Bitch. All right. Are you gonna finish though? Are you gonna finish though? I am finished though. What kind of sauce you make? Brown butter, sage sauce. Moment of truth. You didn't put enough cheese? Hey, this is a cheese ravioli, cuz. All right, so moment of truth. All right. Let's see how we did. Cause this should look good. I'm scared. Bon appetit. Can I tell y'all something? I ain't never made ravioli before in my life. Damn it! I ain't never made ravioli before in my life. It's just so good. It's really good. The dough could be a little thinner, but honestly, it's not bad. Like, it's not bad. Like, it's really good. Thing or two, you can make the stuffing with spinach and ricotta. That's the best feeling I could ever manage for the sauce. I suggest you truffle in heavy cream sauce. They're good. I always like that. Well, I'm Italian. Hey, I thought about doing like a cream sauce too, but I just like go something lighter and something like that's like more user friendly. as far as like if people want to make it at home. I'm definitely, now that I've definitely made ravioli before, I'm definitely gonna like experiment with other stuff and like other sauces. Like, cause I couldn't figure out what like a good, like this is a good sauce. Like the cheese comes through, so I don't, like the sauce is, I didn't want the sauce to overpower the filling. But I thought about doing a spinach and ricotta filling too, but I was like, let's do cheese. No, that's delicious. The walnut adds a bite to it, so you get like a different texture. So it's just not all like mushy and like dough and cheese. Walnut's a great touch. Is the cheese melting in ravioli? Yeah. A little bit, most of it. Like, you really can't see it. But like, it's melted. Nuts would be great too. Y'all know the nuts like add, like the nuts, like the dish is great. But once you add the walnuts to give it texture, I mean, I guess you could use bacon too. If you really wanted to, you could use bacon, but you need a crunch. You need something to add a different texture because all you have is the softness of the cheese and like the softness of the dough. So you need texture. Whether that's walnuts, bacon bits, or like fried garlic. This shit's delicious. It's fucking shit delicious. What's for dessert? I don't know. But I know it's for dinner. Cause I got some over here. I think I might freeze those. I think I might freeze them. No, I'll keep them fresh. I'll eat them tonight. Listen. I usually don't eat whole dishes on stream. I'm eating this whole dish on the goddamn stream. So goddamn good. And like the dough's not that bad. Like the dough is thick when the seam is, but like it's not unpleasant. Like, but it's still like it's tasty. Like this is one of my best doughs I've ever made. One of the best pasta doughs I've ever made. It really is. I'm really proud of myself. I can go to sleep tonight knowing I did the damn thing. Oh, listen, y'all. Point is, I made this for the first time, live. Y'all watched it, start to finish. Y'all saw me, I made two, even though I made two batches of pasta dough, y'all watched me make the pasta dough batch. And y'all even seen me use that same batch that I made today. All this, and I have leftover filling, so I need to put that away. So, because I'll make some more. Like all this today, y'all watched it. You know what that means? Y'all can do this too, at home, right now. If you're not brave enough to make your own pasta dough, that's cool. Go out, buy the fresh, like the pre-made 4-cheese ravioli that's fresh, or the frozen kind, whatever you want to do. Buy that. Make your own sauce. Elevate the dish. You'll love it. Yeah, we're streaming tonight. We're gonna stream. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna break down, relax a little bit, unwind, and then we'll be back tonight. It's still a thing in here. You were here last community night, weren't you? You were here last week. It's still a thing. It's still a thing. But listen, even if you don't want to make the pasta dough at home, pasta yourself, make your own sauce. You and Bae, listen, fellas, ladies, make this for Bae. You don't even have to make it from. We don't have to make it homemade. Just make your own their brown butter sage sauce. I guarantee you, Bae will do things that Bae didn't do before. This shit's good. Wait, you don't have the utensils to cook like Master Chef Buddha? Bro, I didn't use anything special today. I literally didn't use anything special. Silvio, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Buddha Lounge. Welcome to my kitchen. I didn't use anything special. I didn't use any special equipment. Nothing. Use my hands, a fork, a wooden spoon, a cheese grater, a knife, and that's it. That's it. No special equipment needed. Alex, you did miss it. That's okay. You can always watch the vibe. But welcome. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Hey, Miss Vibes, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Lounge. Welcome to my kitchen. How you doing? You have pots and pans that I don't have, sir. You can use any pot you need. You just need a skillet, a wide skillet, and a pot to boil water. That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm doing pretty good. Enjoying this ravioli. This is fucking good as hell. This is delicious. He'll go Walmart by himself. Facts. No, he was just trolling me, that's all. He was trolling. Don't listen to him, he's trolling. You're like, you do the exact thing, does it come out right? That's wrong, don't think like that, all right? Do not think like that. Use what you got. Literally, use what you got. Like, y'all shit's delicious. I'm sorry. We're doing keto pasta, not allowed. Splendid, I'm sorry. So sorry that you're doing keto pasta. Is there a way to do keto? I don't know, I think you can, there's keto pasta out there. I don't know if it's good though. But, I guess you could use almond flour. It'd be kind of gritty. I don't know. Maybe. You must try. I hear like the problem with almond flour is that it's too gritty. And so like if you make anything, like if you try to make pasta with it, it's just too gritty. That's what I've heard. I haven't tried it yet. But if you try it, let me know. This kitchen says looked up. Thanks, Alex. I appreciate it. Gonna make the chicken sandwich tonight though. Yay. I might make a chicken sandwich tomorrow because I have chicken in the fridge. And I have buns left over from the other day. I made buns. But Hilmo, use whatever you have, man. Like, it doesn't have to be this pan. It doesn't have to, just use whatever pan you have. Use a stock pot to boil the water for your pasta, and then use your widest skillet so you have to brown your butter and then toss your pasta in, toss your ravioli in. God damn, this is fucking delicious, man. Fuck. I've never eaten a whole plate of food on stream before. Like, so when it's going to be made again? I don't know. I don't like to cook the same things twice on stream. I don't know. You ready to follow me on Twitter? Hey, shout out to you. I don't know. I try not to make the same things on Twitter. I try not to stream the same things. But I don't know. I mean, I guess if enough people wanted me to make cookies again, I could. But I guess I can make cookies, but just make a different type of cookie. So if I can play around and make a different cookie, I'll stream that. So I have to find like another cookie recipe that I like. So I'm willing to fund the production of said cookies. So Hilmo, pretty much you just want me to make cookies and send them to you, and you're willing to pay for them. That's what you're saying? Hey, Slay, these ravioli slaps, Slay. Woo. It should slap. Okay. I too like cookies. Well, the last time I made cookies, when I made cookies last year for the first time, I did a raffle. And I gave them, and like 3 people from the community won, and I sent them each a batch of cookies. So I might do that. I don't know. trying to help you be great. That's not helping me be great. That's giving me more work to do. You just want some goddamn cookies. That's all. And you don't want to make them your damn self. That's all that boils down to. That's it. That shit's fucking delicious. Goddamn. All right. I can't even find a damn knot. Hold on. Where is that? Oh. Shit. Woo. Let's clean up our kitchen a bit. Oh man, y'all listen, that shit was delicious. All right. I have to put, my aunt is the baker of the family, so I needed her to come up, get her list added to my chef notes. Slay, this is delicious. This meal was delicious, Slay. This shit was fucking, oh my God. Somebody come clean my kitchen, please. I don't want to clean, that's I'm taking a nap. I have to persuade her to come up off a cookie. Hey, do it. You just send me cookies for the hell of it? Relax. Those cookies would be better than what I could ever do. Hill mode, you haven't even tried yet. That's the thing. You haven't even tried yet. You gotta fucking try, man. Gotta try. All right. It is always the most work because I only have to clean this up. I have to break down all this stuff. But it's not. I mean, I just really need to put away the filling because I have more filling than I need. Actually, let me do that right now. I have more filling than I need, and so I'm gonna make pasta again. I'm gonna make raviolis again because I have a lot of filling left over. Like I want to make a YouTube video, but I don't want to like have pre-made. I don't want to have pre-made filling. So this is meal prep for the week, so I guess I'm just eating pasta. Look how good I be eating, y'all. Look at that. You get a little food, baby. I'm talking about. Hey, Alex, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I see you out there. Enjoy your sub badge and your emotes. Use them with reckless abandon all throughout the world on Twitch and your in your iMessages. You have an iPhone. Do that. Yeah, welcome to VIP. You have full access to the bars of the kitchen, which only means you just have your own special emotes. That's all that really means. Appreciate you. Got some hype in chat. Yay. All right, let me do this. So I guess this week I'll be eating a lot of pasta, a lot of ravioli. So I guess later on I'll make some more ravioli. I think I have enough for like one batch of pasta dough. So it's not that much. I didn't overkill, so it's fine. But honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna make this for YouTube now because it's so labor intensive. That's so labor intensive. I don't know, we'll see. Also, if you don't like seeing me struggle, I want to be part of VIP. Nina, you are part of VIP. Exactly. Listen, if you're tired of seeing me struggle make pasta dough and you want to see more pasta videos, why don't you head on over to my wish list, scroll down, and gift your boy the KitchenAid attachment, the pasta roller and pasta cutter. In chat right now, just type ! Wish list, click it, and then peruse through the things of items that would make the streams and my life a whole lot better. All right, that's enough of that. Let's figure out where we're gonna send y'all, because it is definitely time to gizzo. Let me see who's live. What do y'all feel like doing? What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to do another food? Y'all want to go to the food stream? Or do y'all want to hang out with the homies? Like, what do y'all want to do? Let me know. I can send y'all to a food stream, or I can send y'all to the homies. Like, I can do whatever y'all want. Let's see who's online right now. browse the food streams first. Surprises? Yeah, I'm gonna surprise y'all. I can't get enough food, but I'm starving. Why don't you eat something? Melissa, what's up? What's stopping you from eating? Like what's stopping you? I want to browse by category. Why won't let me browse by food and drink? Is there cooking? There it is. Cooking. Let's see. Oh look, y'all, I am the number 6 streamer for food and drink. Y'all are fucking awesome. Shouts out to y'all. I'm in the top 10. Yeah. That's weird because I was scrolling to see and I saw myself. That's pretty cool. Let's see. The thing is, like, it's really hard because I don't know any of these people. And it's just like going off a thumbnail. And it's really tough. She's making homemade pitas with grilled chicken and hummus. Let's see how far she's into this. I don't know who this is. But let me see how far she's into this recipe. That's a nice little setup. Got a little microphone there, a little KitchenAid mixer with some LED lights in her kitchen. Okay. But I don't like the energy. I'm gonna sit down here and watch people cook one day. Thailand? What? That's like a club. You know what? I'm gonna send y'all over here. We're gonna stop by and say hello to friends. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change it up, let y'all relax a little bit. Waiting on my food to cook just a few minutes more. What are you making, Melissa? What's on the menu today? Send y'all over here to the homie Marvelous. He's playing Stardew Valley. So, you know, drop in. Please stick around for the raid if you can. I really appreciate it. So that's the raid message. Just copy that real quick if you're not subbed. And if you are subbed, boom, that's your raid message. So y'all do that. Y'all stick around for the raid. I really would appreciate you. So I'm gonna go there and show him some love. Those are the raid messages. I'm gonna clean up. I'll see y'all again tonight for community night. We'll be playing some games together. Some Jackbox, some Brawlhalla, some just chatting, just whatever happens tonight. We'll see. Terrace House Casserole. Sounds interesting. That's what that does. That sounds interesting. But yeah, so I'll bid you guys adieu. I'm gonna clean up and deal with all this other stuff, figure out what to do with this ravioli and stuff. But I will definitely see y'all later tonight if y'all want to come through and hang out. Really appreciate y'all coming through the cooking stream, watching me make ravioli for the first time. It's been fun. Really enjoyed it. Y'all are awesome. Thanks so much for all the love, support, all the subs, follows. I love y'all. Pay your barter tab. Don't forget, and also leave a tip. Peace.